welcome to this week's episode. My name's Lynda Gaiao. This week we're looking at trait 8. This is around contribution and leading by example. With this energy around, there's going to be this need to bring something unique to the collective, to those people in your broader circle. The voice that comes with this particular trait is I contribute or I do not. And what we see here is people who have this trait active in their design. It's about being a unique creative expression of themselves, and by doing that you basically encourage others to do that. The other way that it shows up is being the marketer or the promoter of other people's creative self-expression. So when we're talking about it in a business context, these are great people that deal with PR, deal with marketing, they deal with promoting. They actually attract attention to the business environment, and this can be very effective to have somebody with this trait in your business, because this is the way that we communicate with the world outside if we're running a business. You need to be a true expression of your uniqueness, of your empowered way. You really need to be a living example of this, and this is how you make your contribution to the world, by being this creative role model. And ultimately you end up empowering others through this. And it's really important in this process of empowering others that you do not lose your own identity. It's a crucial element of this particular trait to hold on to your unique identity. And it's really rooted in honesty, being the truth of who you are, being this unique expression. If it comes through in a fake or inauthentic way, it's really not going to have the same impact. Those that have this trait are really drawn to novel things and innovative things, and because of that, they're naturally going to attract attention. They're going to attract other people to them through this. And when you get people's attention, this is when you get to lead by example. People will either follow you or they won't. It's not really about gathering followership. It's about being this creative expression of your uniqueness. And through doing that, you are automatically going to attract attention. And then people either will follow or not. And this is where the leadership comes in, the possibility for leadership, and where the contribution can come in as well. Ultimately, whatever the expression is that you share, that contribution that you make needs to benefit the greater whole. And it's really important that you are recognized and invited. Otherwise, your expression of creativity, your expression of uniqueness, your ability to lead by example, your ability to bring the contribution is going to be limited. And when it's correct, when it all falls into alignment, when it all falls into place, this is how you impact people. This is how you get to shift their orientation over time. You gradually get them to shift towards a new way, an innovative way, a novel way of doing things or moving through the world. And if we're looking at this in terms of a business environment, people that have the 8th trait are the marketers. They're really great at marketing other people's creativeness, other people's unique expressions, their novel way of doing things. They're great at PR. They're great at attracting attention to whatever the business is doing. And so having somebody with trait 8 in your business is going to be a fundamental piece in getting the word out there and getting the attention focused on what you are doing, what product or service you are delivering out there, and having that seen by the world around you. They also, having somebody with trait 8 working in your company can really help you to bring originality into the business, because the 8s are always wanting to reinvent how they do things and the way they do things, because it's about this uniqueness, this creative, unique aspect of who they are. What I'd encourage you to pay attention to over this week is, whether you have this trait or not, focus on just being you, on being a true expression of who you are. Because ultimately, one of the fundamental principles of the human design system and of BG5, especially as we move to more conscious businesses in the future, is about having everybody be their unique expression of who they are, and about the valuing of that and bringing that into the business and into your personal life. So having this trait 8 around this week is almost like a spotlight, or a way to help us focus on what is this creative expression of myself, and just focus on being that. There isn't really so much doing here, but just more concentrating on this authentic or this honest expression of your true self. One of the things that you might feel this week is some pressure to bring a contribution or not. Remember, whenever we're dealing with either human or design or BG5, we always have the this or the that. So it's either bringing a contribution or not. Perhaps you may see it turn up for you this week as not having any energy or any need to bring a contribution. You may also notice this week a little bit of extra energy for marketing and promoting. One of the things I will comment here about the people who have trait 8, they're really good at identifying the qualities and traits in others and marketing for them, but they're not so good at marketing themselves. So if you're a solopreneur and you just are always trying to market yourself, you might not find that it's that easy to turn it inwards on yourself. But in terms of seeing what else is out there and the ability to spread the word and market and promote, there is going to be some more energy for that this week. So just see how that shows up for you. Now, depending on what type you are, for example, if you're a builder, which is a generator in the human design system, who are you for yourself? Remember that the builders and the generators are really focused on themselves. If you're an advisor or a projector, who are you for the other? If you are a manifestor or an innovator, what impact are you having by being yourself? And if you are a reflector or an evaluator, how can you contribute to the greater totality of everything by reflecting back what is around you in the world? Now, no matter whether you have this trait or not, remember that ultimately we want to come to a place of everyone being able to be a unique expression of themselves, and following your decision-making strategy is going to help align you to that. It's going to help guide you towards that process. So no matter what pressure you're feeling or whatever energy is moving through the transits, please always remember to come back to that. If you have any examples of how this energy for marketing and PR shows up for you this week, or this willingness or not to contribute, please share in the comments. And next week, when the next trait comes in, if you want to be notified of when that happens, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of these activations. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have an awesome week, and I will see you when the next video comes out. Bye for now.